Welcome to the Lindsay podcast. We are tuning in on episode 3. I cannot believe the feedback I've been getting from you all. So many people are telling me that they're re-listening time and time again to the episodes because there's been nuggets in there that they want to sit with again, revisit. If they were doing something while they were listening, they really wanted to sit down with it and put pen to paper. So I am in this phase of really leaning in to what it looks like to bring you a workshopable space that you can take your specific life, your specific happenings, and start to put down on paper what it is that is blocking you, what it is you want to embody more, what it is you think you need to take aligned action on to get to this beautiful, beautiful place of your dream life. That life, that's calling you. It seems to be my theme because I have recently just stepped into what this actually means to me to bring to the world what I've always needed in my soul to bring to the world. And that's where I ended up here. And I really truly believe that the podcast is just the beginning of something more. And I can't wait to co-create what this looks like with you all. And the feedback that you're giving me, give me more, please. I want to know what it is that supports you in your life right now to help you get to a clear state of mind and to the things that are forever going to hold you and be so near and dear to your heart for the rest of your life. And in that, the absolute joy and contentment and happiness that can come from this shift. So that being said, thank you for your feedback. I want to get into what we're talking about today because one thing that came out of even just launching this podcast, even just talking into the camera, it's the decision that we make in the moment to choose a better thing. Let go of a negative thought as soon as it comes in, replace it with a positive thought. Let go of a negative expectation, like, oh, this might happen if I do X. Let go of that negative expectation. Maybe it's not even going to go there. Why are we sitting in the negative of the thing? Let's change it to a positive thing. Now, I want to recognize there's always going to be emotions that come up. We can always sit in our emotions. There's a time and a space to process them. But when we have processed them and we're stepping forward and know that we need to take aligned action, replace the thought immediately. Oh, I am not this. I am this. Oh, I am not strong enough. I can do anything that I want. Oh, this person doesn't understand me. Well, if they don't understand me, they might not be for me. Oh, this person is judging me. My family members don't understand, etc. Well, at the end of the day, do you want to live for anybody else or do you want to live for you? Where is your happiness coming from? Do you want to feel proud of yourself or do you want to stay in a space that is keeping you held back? Do you want to listen to other people's thoughts and emotions that have a different perspective than you? It is not your story. What your story is the thing that lights you up. That is your story. That is your path. That is what is meant for you. So when we have things that are keeping us stagnant, where are we allowing that to keep us stagnant? Why? Are any of these people that are putting you down or any of these thoughts that are keeping you stuck, are they better than having the dream that you see for yourself? What is it that makes it feel better to stay in this? What is it that gives you an excuse to stay small? What is that thing you absolutely need to just say no to now to move into a better mindset? So I did an exercise this week on Instagram. Where are you still choosing the thing that is no longer meant for you? Where are you not saying no, not letting go of something. If there's one habit in your life right now, you're like, oh, if I didn't do that, I would be so much better off. I would have such a clearer mind. I would have so much more energy. This thing is draining me. You can say, I'm done with it. I'm replacing it with something new, something better, something bold, something supportive. What is the thing? And so when we start to look at our life and realize that all of these negative, not supportive things are what's in our energy day in, day out, somebody, something, some idea that is holding us with heaviness. Give me a good reason why. Give me a good reason why that's the place to stay. Give me one good reason. Because you and I both know there's a better way. There's a better way that feels better in your heart, that feels better in your soul, that feels energizing, that feels inspiring. There's a place where you are your highest energy. The sickness you keep getting, the headaches, the stress, again, this very strong heaviness that can come over you. Why is that happening? Well, you're allowing it. Your energy is leaking. You are wearing yourself out. You're living in a space of misalignment, and that misalignment is allowing for things to penetrate your energy. You don't know what you want. You don't know what your boundaries are. Well, if you start to take control, set your boundaries, clean things up, decide for yourself what is good, decide what is aligned, and let the rest go, where does illness come in? Where does your energy leak? When you're doing the things you know are good for yourself, good for your soul, eating healthy, drinking water, being around people that fully support you and love you, your energetic matches, your soul mates, friends, partners. Where does illness come in there? Because you go from being at a lower vibration, allowing things to affect you, to a place where you can't be affected. You know so much that you are following your soul's path. You know so much that you're in alignment. Every decision you make is in alignment. Your vibration gets higher. And the illness that met you here, the headaches, the low energy, they can't come to this level. They can't, that sickness, that heaviness can't reach you when you've protected yourself, when you've gotten extreme clarity on where you're going, what your priorities are. And the more you have certainty in that thing, the more you continue to show up in light. And the more you call in light. I posted something on my Instagram and my TikTok today. And it was an experience I had this morning. I was walking my dog and I ran into two new people that are so aligned with where I'm at right now, what kind of mentality I have, what I've cut out of my life, what I'm calling into my life. These two souls, I believe, because of where I am vibrating, where my energy is, it called them in. And it's like, Lindsay, you are doing amazing. Good for you for setting this boundary. Boundary set. Here's a gift. Clarity met. Here's a gift. And these two souls that came into my life today, this morning, have the same vision, have the same calmness in their heart, have the same direction. I see them. They have goals. They have dreams. They're working towards something. They're also grounded, reflective, in self-development, loving to grow. These were gifts for me. I'm seeing in the world what I'm seeing in myself. And these souls, these two women came into my life this morning and just lit up little pockets of my day in a reminder of all of us that are out there that are on this journey, all of us that want to call in more aligned people, opportunities, jobs, careers, neighborhoods, you name it. And in calling them in and having this reminder this morning, it gives me this boost, reminding myself, reminding us all that when we make decisions that's fully in line with our heart, we are rewarded. And it's not even to do the thing. Don't do the thing to get the reward. It's not about that. The number one goal is to become as clear as you can as a source, as an energy, letting go of your stuff. Remember, we talked about this in episode 1. Let go, because lack, ego, nothing can find its way through. If you let go of your stuff, your heaviness, you become this clearer source of energy. And when we are this source and we have this clarity, these gifts just come. And it's not, oh, I need to become clearer so better things happen to me and better people come to me and more money comes to me and my soulmate comes to me. No, the purpose is to live every single day in the utmost clarity and contentment as possible. Because when we do that, these gifts come through. Not when you're pressuring, not when you're wanting them to, not when you're needing them to. If you are in your alignment, in your contentment, in your work, and this self-reflective space, showing up as this clear vessel, that's when the gifts come. So this beautiful reminder of staying in your truth, staying in your lane, looking after you, clearing up your space, mind, body, soul, home, workspace, tidy it up. Because then the clarity that comes through that is what supports you in stepping up to the next level. Every little boundary we set, it's like, okay, a little bit higher, little higher. We're getting there. And you only discover your boundaries by listening to yourself. So don't forget to listen to yourself. If you could start with one small question throughout the day, it is, what does my body need in this moment? What does my heart need in this moment? And ask yourself that 8 times throughout the day. You'll start to hear it louder. My body really needs this. My heart really needs this. I really need a break. I really need some good food. I really need protein. I really need water. I really need to tell myself I love myself. When we start listening to the answers to that, that gets us closer to our instinct or intuition, an intuitive voice, that soul voice, telling us what's next, telling us what we need, telling us where the clarity lies. Where does the boundary lie? When you listen to your intuition, the clarity is in those answers, in what it's telling you. And if you ever get lost in that, and I will make another episode just on how to listen into your intuition, because it is something we all need to hone into on a daily. It's the only way. That will come. I will share that with you. But for now, if you could do the one thing, it's ask yourself, what do I need? What does my body need? What does my energy need right now? You'll start to build it. You'll start to hear it, build it, trust it, act on it. Hear it, build it, trust it, act on it. And that's how you start setting the boundaries, getting the clarity. You have to listen to what your soul is asking for. Your soul is calling in. And it's such an exciting time. Maybe this is the first time you've really listened in. Maybe this is the first time you've really taken action. This is so exciting. And I want you to know you can go from feeling the heavy things to feeling the lighter things. You can. I've seen it everywhere. I have felt it in my heart. I have been through it. And I'm telling you, it's fully possible. And if you can get excited for what is coming, even for today, get excited about, oh, I'm actually for the first time choosing to feel a better emotion, choosing to not think the negative thought. I am choosing to listen in rather than totally bulldoze my thoughts or my feelings and push on. That is exciting. That is you growing. And the coolest thing about this journey, which I adore, I will never be who I was yesterday. I will never be who I was this morning. When you live a life of development and growth, you're always getting better. You are always taking a step and getting better, getting to a higher emotion, getting to a better mindset, getting to a more successful way of living for your soul, calling in more aligned people. It gets better from here. And I cannot express enough how beautiful the journey is. And yes, it gets sticky. Yes, it gets hard. Yes, when we have to set boundaries, it's hard. So you will be tested. People will come back. Try to push them. Stay in it. Trust it. Trust that that's what you need. Trust that when you do these things, you know where you're going. You know that vision. And when we get clearer and clearer every day, journal every day, do whatever you need to every day to get clearer on the feeling, the dream, the vision, embody it, feel it, see it, touch it. Think about it every day. Write a letter to her or him every day, whatever that looks like for you. Hold it. Make your decisions through it. Set boundaries because of it. And continue. Hold it. Hold the space of that. Hold the space of that. And get excited. And it will change overnight. It will change your life exponentially. And know it is here for a reason. I cannot wait to see what unfolds for you in this beautiful journey. I'm sending my love. We'll see you next week.